we're gonna make a easy, quick chicken stroganoff. So buttery egg noodles with a creamy, easy mushroom-based gravy.
Yum.
And the star of it, rotisserie chicken.
So
it's
easy.
super quick and easy.
So easy.
So David, will you chop up some chives and dill for me for the egg noodles? I am going to drop a 12-ounce package of egg noodles, extra wide egg noodles, into some salted water. I left some butter down there to toss the noodles around with, and David's chopping up lots of nice fresh herbs to go with our noodles. Now, when you bring home mushrooms from the store, even wild mushrooms, unless you're getting them at the farmer's market and they were freshly foraged, they're not so wild, they're cultivated. I don't like to put most mushrooms, creminis or white mushroom caps especially, under running water. I think it makes them a little rubbery and it takes them a little longer to brown, right?
Yeah.
So I just wipe them clean with a damp cloth, right? Get off any little grit, slice it up, brown them first. I brown my mushrooms primarily, not always, but in most cases, I let them brown and get really meaty, beefy smelling before I add salt. When we add salt, we draw out all of the liquids in anything. So it slows down the browning process and they might not get quite as brown, that really kind of shellacked reddish brown color that they're turning right now. So once the mushrooms do brown, that's when I season them.
Yeah, you want that caramelization on there.
Yeah, exactly. You want to get that great color.
And it tastes so much better.
And salt and pepper, of course. And then shallots or onion, fine chop, and lots of fresh thyme. We're gonna zest a little lemon into our dish and add a little garlic. Thank you, my darling. Clove or two of garlic. Right down into the mix. Scrape that into there.
It smells beyond.
Doesn't it smell great?
So good.
I'm gonna let this cook out just a bit. I'm gonna drain off our egg noodles and toss them around with the herbs that David chopped for me and a little butter and keep them warm with the lid on. I added a splash of wine to the mushrooms. We're gonna let that absorb. Then we're going to add stock, chicken stock in this case, because we're making chicken stroganoff, some Worcestershire, and then we're gonna thicken the sauce with creme fraiche. I added some paprika, about a half a palmful of sweet paprika to our dish for our stroganoff. I added a little splash of Worcestershire sauce to the stock once the wine had cooked out. And now I'm stirring in creme fraiche to make the sauce creamy. I'm gonna let it thicken up a bit. I just added our pulled rotisserie chicken, one entire rotisserie chicken, remove the skin and the bones, and drop that down into our paprika, mushroom, shallot, garlic, thyme, little splash of white wine, the chicken stock, the Worcestershire, all that bubbling together with a good cup full of creme fraiche to thicken it up. You can also just use a sprinkle of flour when you're browning your mushrooms in butter.